Good morning. This is Jan Jorgensen up here in Nevada City in the country, and a beautiful light coming through the morning with the light bath, which reminds us that every day is a new day. Welcome to the Be the Light meditation, and the operative word is light. So as I'm sitting here and I see all these different lights coming through as things move with the sun, this is exactly how our energy field, our emotional field, and the harmonics of our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual body is constantly reflecting or blocking the light that is available to us from the Creator. So wouldn't we like to have all the windows open or have the windows be clear in our own energy field, so that light, that love, that healing can flow right into our home, right into the windows of our body, into our home, and into our heart. So today's topic, I always listen in, and I was up taking a bath, and it said the topic today is patience. It took a long time to get you the way you are, correct? So anytime that we shift anything too severely, too quick, we actually lose our ground, and we call that a healing crisis. When people can't figure out who they are, how to get a foothold in their life. So the topic today is patience. And when I mean patience, it's patience with your own awakening and spiritual growth. It's patient with your own decision and choices that get you on to a healthier, more aligned path in your life in all the different areas. Diet, choosing who to hang out with, shifting your work space so it's more in alignment with your mission. The more patience you have, the smoother things will go. Because think about it. If you've been living in a house, we'll use this metaphor again, with windows that are just dirty and dank, and your thinking has been in this dark containment, to suddenly have everything clear and bright and to be sitting there, your nervous system, your belief system, everything about you would be in shock. You wouldn't really be able to handle the absolute truth because you've been operating somewhat in a dimly lit. I have a friend who calls people who aren't choosing to wake up the dimly lit. It's kind of cute, but people stay in their cocoons. They stay next to their TVs with the windows drawn because the light can burn them. The truth of who they really are, if they could really glimpse it for one moment, would put such despair in their heart that they are living and they would have to face the truth. So today we are going to lay down within our nervous systems a timing that is just right for you, and no one else can tell you your timing. And you can watch someone in their lives who suddenly pops out and becomes very famous, and you say, whoa, look at that. But we don't know how many years, how many tears, how many heartbreaks, betrayals it took for them to sit gracefully and to receive their success. So we are going to be mothering and fathering ourselves so that when we skin our knee and we have natural consequences, we get back up and we don't so severely judge ourselves. We have patience for the process. Unfortunately, some of us had parents who had short fuses and did not have patience. Therefore, you are missing that vibration. If the people in your life, your mother and father, did not have patience for you to learn it in your own way, in your own learning style, in your own timing and terms, they actually jammed you up and put you in a container of shame and guilt. They were not patient for your own natural divine development to unfold. So perhaps you have become your own tyrant parent within yourself. You are the voice of your mother or your father within yourself. Not good enough, too slow, therefore never successful. So we're going to bring in a new, bigger voice, a bigger vibration, and it's called patience. And underneath patience is unconditional love and acceptance for your own divine timing. Okay, so that's the introduction, so let's begin. Sit up nice and straight and take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. First, we begin opening our hearts to gratitude and appreciation that we are in this particular space in our lives where we can have a sense of relativity. We can forgive those who didn't know what they were doing. We ask and intend to set this sacred space. We pull in the tyrants, the teachers. I had a teacher who would grab me by my nose and almost twist it off when I was being too funny or creative or out of the box. Mrs. Klein. I pull in Mrs. Klein. I pull in my parents. You pull in the energies that thwarted, shamed, made you small and embarrassed for just being who you are. Bring those beings in as big as life. We ask and intend to see the book of their life, where they went south in their alignment and trusting and loving themselves. We look at the tyrants who shamed, hurt, contained them. We ask and intend that we break this chain, this cycle of torment and torture of the human psyche by misaligned, fear-based people who should have been benevolent caretakers of the youth. We call in our spirit family. We call in the angels, the benign, loving beings to be with us here now. These chains have bound us for centuries, and we ask that we now have visible through our entire family lineage the insults, the hurt, mainly shaming. Shaming for even who you are, your body, your thoughts, your impulses. We ask that all of this be available to us in this chain of shame. We let it be seen for what it is real, and it has kept us bound. Feel in your body where this chain has kept you limited, in separation. Perhaps it's a chain link fence that has kept you from fearing vulnerability and intimacy, keeping people on the other side. Perhaps it's a chain that has bound your feet and your legs from moving forward in life, afraid you'll make a mistake. Perhaps it's a chain that has locked up your voice. Who are you to imagine that you have something to add to the conversation of value? All the myriad ways of control, dehumanization, these are all part of the human story. And in this moment, we are going to dissolve the chains by a higher power, by a higher instrument, and it is a tuning fork, a vibration of unconditional love in the form of patience. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and now we enter the third phase of the Be the Light meditation, where we ask and intend for the Creator to make a huge ball of light, which is vibration, which is a bolus, a remedial, correcting, healing, dominant frequency, a new tone for your body to imbibe of patience that can override your old patterning of self-sabotage, victimization, labeling, and give you something new. Let this ball of light hover over your head, because what has been comfortable before, an old groove, an old record, you're ready to just throw that record out and to go to now a new chip. You're modernizing your entire electromagnetic nervous system to self-acceptance, patience, love, and a release of this chain link, suffocating force that has been binding you. So now we are ready to imagine that this ball of light is hovering over the top of our head, and just feel the grace, the timeliness, the readiness, and your willingness to allow this new vibration. Take a beautiful, blessed, deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And just let this ball of light now melt over your crown chakra. Beautiful. Right down into your nervous system. And this is the essence and vibration of patience, not just for yourself, but for all other humans, and to smile on them. As a mother smiles on her child and doesn't push them beyond their developmental stage. As the Creator smiles at us and says, well, I guess they're learning. So we allow all of the pains and anguish carried through this chain link ancestral lineage to be healed, forgiven, and released completely, profoundly, permanently in our emotional field now. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth and just let it go. That's it. Calm. Beautiful. Now we ask that these old energies be released from our physical field. Any part in your body that has been contracting or holding on, heavier energies, we ask and intend that the anger clears out of our liver, the grief out of our lungs, and the disappointment and sense of betrayal and abandonment. We release this vibration from our heart, so this beautiful new vibration of patience, which can sustain us for the distance, comes in. I'm also noticing that the reactivity and that kind of hot bundling effect of our nervous system reaction is now softening. We will become calmer, more able to hold our stable base of peace and calm no matter what is happening around us, even if we have a self-doubting or self-sabotaging thought. We will be able to hold on to this new dominant frequency vibration, which is beyond our understanding, but we are working with the Creator's forces, of course, here. So let them come down into your muscles, your organs, and your physical body. We're taking a little bit of time on this, so we really drench and absorb. Delicious, all this energy of patience. We ask and intend that this patience is demonstrated when we go out into the world through our voice, through our touch, through our ideas, through our projects, and into our relationships. That we are holding that each person in each situation is right where it needs to be in the big clockwork of life and divine timing, but we hold a higher vision of potential, a more subtle, refined, loving space. And just by thinking about that, our powerful consciousness is holding a container that can lift everything up to this new level of unconditional, compassionate, patient presence. We let this vibration go so deeply into our heart that it does dissolve the lower vibrations. We're completely clearing and cleaning our historical fields now. It's like little spirals going through our entire energy field. So we have now worked with our mental, our nervous system, our physical body, and our emotional body. So we ask that our connection to our spiritual self be made as pure and as clear as a bell as possible now. And of course, it's much easier because we have erased the static in the field. So just feel this energy coming down through your body powerfully. Send it out the bottom of your feet and connect it into Mother Earth. Beautiful. Let the energy of Mother Earth come up and give you a sense of being supported, grounded, and present here now. The Earth needs this vibration of patience more than ever. And you can be a transducer, a tuning fork, bringing this tone so powerfully where people don't have it. You can sing this new song and their hearts are seeking it. It's the ingredient that they have been waiting for. And you hold this now as your body is a writing mechanism, a tuning fork of unconditional love and patience. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and just let this energy of the mother sustenance come into your heart and settle this whole system in even deeper. And now let it go up through your neck, down through your arms, your fingertips, up through your head. And imagine that you're sending an antenna back up to the Creator and you're plugging in. Beautiful. Now the circuit is complete. We ask and intend if there's any fine-tuning or adjustment that now come in and just be performed on each of us easily. Excellent. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask that these energies be integrated and stabilized in all aspects of our being now. We put a beautiful, golden, resilient egg around our energy field so that we feel protected and energized and safe as we go out into the world that is so full of dissonant, misaligned energies. So we are bringing this meditation to a close. I hope you have a fabulous day and that you notice and acknowledge and with appreciation your ability to have more patience in the world and to bring that forth for all beings. This is Jan and the Be the Light Meditations on Wednesday morning at soundandlighthealingarts.com. One more thing, you might see that we have some rainbows coming in, and I'm going to see, I always have a little rainbow mechanism in my room. Let's see if I could show you. There we are. Open your eyes. You can see that we do have some beautiful rainbows coming in. And that reminds me that we ourselves, our bodies, are refractors. I'll show you the rainbow maker right here in the window. See? That's what you are. You are a lens, a refractive lens to bring in the colors and the light through your own unique mechanism, and to send those shards of rainbows out into the world, even if we can't see them. So you might want to get a little rainbow thing for your window, so when you look at your room full of rainbows, you say, that's what I am. That's who I am. I'm a rainbow maker. All right, my friends. Bye-bye.